YouTube. How y'all doing? It's your buddy the Artful Rhino. Mom and I are on a road trip. We are an hour and 45 minutes, 123 miles from St. Louis. We're going to be stopping there for the evening. And then tomorrow morning we're going to finish up our trip as we make our way to Steiner, Nebraska for the Gatula Family Reunion 2025. This is my maternal grandfather's side of the family, my mother's father, Norvin Gatula I. We are just coming up within 1 mile of Burnt Prairie, Illinois. We just crossed the Wabash River approximately 10 to 11 minutes ago. So this is a nice little getaway trip. You can see about 200 or more, 200, 250 of my family members coming into a small rural town. So it's going to be fun. Let's talk about some stuff. For those of you who've been wondering how I'm progressing and getting some names and some talent as guests for Season 2 of RHINOTalk and how that's progressing, let me let you in on a couple surprises and shit. I've already got 4 guests that have shown interest. 3 of which are prominent members of OVW. Actually, let me backtrack. All 4 are with OVW. We've got Crixus, the Scottish Warrior. We've got Dustin Jackson, who Big Zoe had to fill in for back in February because Dustin had a pretty big time match that evening against another guest who showed interest, Leather Daddy Doug Basham, which leads me to a huge announcement. RHINOTalk Season 2, Episode 1 will feature your OVW United States Heavyweight Champion. Your United States Champion, I'm sorry, there's a difference between the two. Your United States Champion of OVW, the Beast, Eric Surge, will be sitting in with us on RHINOTalk Season 2, Episode 1 on Sunday, August the 17th, before the OVW pay-per-view that afternoon. As you all know, my first season of RHINOTalk ended with a champion, the OVW Rush Division Champion Steven Steele, smooth talker, sharp walker himself, Mr. 169. Shout out to Steven Steele. I understand Steven still has that championship. So, RHINOTalk Season 1 ended with a champion, and I'm going to be starting it with a champion. And how appropriate that I start with a fan, that I end with a fan favorite, and I start with a fan favorite, and one of the most electrifying names in OVW history, the Beast, Eric Surge. I want to give a special thank you to all those who have sat in with me on OVW on Season 1 of RHINOTalk. Matt Mercurio was my pilot episode, and he is a good friend of mine, a small business owner in Louisville, and the former president of an organization called MRF, which is the Musicians Emergency Resource Foundation, a fellow colleague of mine in the music industry, small business owner with Mercurio's Music Resto Bar, an advocate and board member at Shirley's Way, and as I said, Murph, former Murph president. And I also want to thank Jeremy and Becky Seabolt, some fellow musicians of mine, neighbors of mine up at the river, for sitting in for episode 2. Since then, I've done 8 episodes with Ohio Valley Wrestling, and I want to thank all those with OVW and OVW in whole, especially the 8 individuals who sat in with me. I can't list them all individually because I'm thanking OVW as a whole for allowing me for their willingness, their patience, their alignmentship, their friendship, professionally and personally, and their support with this, as well as their friendship, professionally and personally, and their acknowledgement and their willingness. For those of you in the Louisville area that have a talent of any kind that would like to have your story shared, other than OVW, if you have a talent of any kind and you put it to use for the positive in the community, shoot me a message in the comments. I'd love to get in touch with you. Or look me up on Facebook, Matt Prophet. Send me a message on there. Add me as a friend, why don't you? Or send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to work with you and share your story to the masses. That's about it. This will be my probably my last video. Maybe I'll do one more as like a check-in, see how you guys are doing here the next week or 2. But until then, I am going to be going incognito from YouTube for a while. As like a regrouping stage. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know what kind of talent you have. Artists, actors, singer. By actors, I mean like stage and screen, or even if it's like an improv comedy, I'll count that. Public speakers, artists, musicians. If you're an advocate, or if you're involved with a certain organization in the community, community leader, magician, writer, novelist. If you've got a talent of any kind, chef, cook, maybe you craft your own alcohol, let me know. I'd love to talk to you. hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, give me a comment, tell me where you're chiming in from. For those of you who've been watching this channel internationally, let me know where you're chiming in from, be it in Kentucky, across the country, international, invader from Mars, wherever your mom's over there smiling, wherever your mom's over in the driver's seat, say hi, Mom. Hello. We're on our way. If you've got a talent of any kind, I want to hear from you. So, like, comment, subscribe, ding that notification bell, click on it, you'll get notifications. Or better yet, what kind of recipes do you guys like? I know I may do a recipe. I may want to do another cooking video like I did the other day. I want to thank those of you who've liked and commented on that video with my vegetable corn soup. For those of you who have viewed it, I understand I got over 1,000 views on that video. Maybe slightly less, but it was over 900. Almost to 1,000. What kind of recipe would you like to see me do next? I do the simple kinds. Send me a recipe in the comments. Put the ingredients and how to make it, and I'll see if I can do one for you. And also for those of you who want to do for me to do another cooking video, and if you want to send me the recipe, give me your first name and your channel name, and I'll where you're sending it from, and I'll give you guys a shout out. That's it. This is I'm really happy with the way this is progressing, and in life in general. Until then, till my next video, this is the Rhino. I am the Artful Rhino, Matt Prophet. I love you, Artful Nation. Let's go. Peace.